Hello, welcome to my model bench out in the garage. This is where I work on the other part of my sci-fi hobby, is actually building the models that you see on my covers of my books. And I thought I'd talk about what I've been doing in the writing front for the last month and a half now, almost 2 months. And that is, we're re-editing and we're redoing the entire Starship series. This is be the Corvette books, the Destroyer books, and the Explorer books. And that's a lot of work, but what we're doing is we're creating a new edit, new graphics, new marketing scheme, and new covers for the ebooks and the paperback books. And we've so far launched everything for the Corvette books, and now I'm working on getting the Destroyer books out starting tomorrow or this Monday, in 2 days, and already starting to proof the last trilogy in the series, the Explorer books. And I wanted to talk about what the Starship series is, the concept of it. So it's 9 novellas. They're about 200 some odd pages a piece, so they're not huge novel. They're novellas. They're not big reads. But they follow the career of one character, Armand Vance, or Vance, however you want to say it. Is what most writers say. I just wrote it on the paper. You say it the way you want to. But I usually call him Vance, Armand Vance. And he entered in the first book, Corvette, First Command. He is on his first command. Not literally, but he's second in command. So it is a command position on a Corvette. And it's a story of his first adventures on the oldest Corvette in the fleet. And the other 2 books in the Corvette series are what happens to him and his fellow crewmates over a period of, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years. And then we skip maybe a decade and a half in his career when he's promoted to a destroyer. And so hence the series is called, or the trilogy is called the Destroyer series. And in the middle trilogy, he's in probably his 40s. And it starts, he's in his 20s, late 20s, maybe early. And then in the Destroyer series, he's in his late 30s, mostly in the 40s. And now he's a captain, full captain, and he's got his own ship, and it's a bigger ship, but it's still the oldest ship in the fleet. I like that. And then when that series ends, the next trilogy that starts is the Explorer series, and we come to him, the same character in the Explorer series. The Explorers are a civilian organization that kind of think of it like maybe the Starfleet in Star Trek, where they're civilians and they're out exploring. It's the primary reason. They do have defensive weapons, but they not much, and they're not there to do war or anything. There's no war, so they're basically exploring. But the key ingredient is they're not military; they're civilian. And what are the challenges come with that? And Vance gets sucked back into this organization to help mentor a young captain. So he's kind of coming full circle in his career. And in this trilogy of the series, the final trilogy, he's in his 60s. So he's already been in retirement. They pull him out of retirement. He comes back. And when the last book ends in the Explorer trilogy, it ends the whole Starship series about his career. The timeline in the Star Saga is, it happens literally months before Star Forgers, which is the first book in the Star Forgers series. And so I wanted to kind of put that in perspective. You have 3 trilogies: Corvette, Destroyer, and Explorer, all about the career of Armand Vance. And there you go. Hope that helps.